Hello, it's Bailey and welcome back to my channel. I'm about to show you the chaos of this room. What I'm about to do is share with you my entire physical TBR. I'm doing this because going in to starting my TBR game again, joke's on me, which I just posted the announcement for a couple days ago. I'll link it in the cards here as well as down below. My goal is to get my physical TBR down to 10 books, which I'm sure you're curious how many it's sitting at right now, and it's not a good number. So I currently own 119 books. Whoopsie! Some of you that have been here for a while will be like, that's about the same number you've had for like the last 2 years. And you are correct, I have not made much progress, so we're trying. I have been pretty good in the last year about sharing the books I'm acquiring as I'm acquiring them. So if you've been watching, this is probably a video you can skip. You probably have a pretty good idea of what exists here, especially to like tell me what I need to prioritize, tell me what I should be getting rid of, etc. Please let me know down below. I do this about once a year, so let's just get into it. I decided not to organize any of this, so you're receiving it in the chaotic order that it exists in this room, so my apologies. Also, I'll probably be switching position in the frame quite a bit because I'm gonna have to be grabbing the books, bringing them to me to show you, so this might be kind of choppy, but it'll do. So first things first, I have a little stack of what I'm trying to get to and prioritize before the end of 2022. Firstly, I have the rest of the Magic Treehouse books that we'll be doing for the Magic Treehouse read-along for the remainder of the year. I did count all of my Magic Treehouse books as just one, not as individual, so I didn't count them as like 30 books, even though it is. But I'm trying to prioritize these. The rest of them are in my bedroom on my dresser. So Magic Treehouse, own those. Then I have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I only set this aside because I'm trying to finish my book of the month challenges, I guess. And then I have 5 books left in the series of Unfortunate Events series. So next, these books are what I owned before 2022. I think I have them in alphabetical order for the most part, so I'm just gonna grab those probably in reverse order and start sharing those. I have The Simple Wild and Wild at Heart by K.A. Tucker, Nevermore by Jessica Townsend, On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I have these 4 Karen Slaughter books, and Never Let Her Go by Anne Rule, and this trilogy by Nora Roberts that was actually gifted to me. And while this isn't something I would usually read, I did decide to keep it. The first book is Dance Upon the Air. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Long Bright River by Liz Moore. The Holdout by Graham Moore. The Passengers by John Mars. Not a Happy Family by Sherry Lapina. Local Woman Missing by Mary Kubica. Wolf Song by TJ Klune. Every Other Weekend by Abigail Johnson. Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. Homegoing by Ya Jessie. Somebody's Daughter by Ashley C. Ford. Girl, Woman, Other by Bernadine Evaristo. He Started It by Samantha Downing. Playing Nice by J.P. Delaney. A Night to Surrender by Tessa Dare. Spoiler Alert and All the Feels, both by Olivia Dade. Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Finlay Donovan Is Killing It by El Casimano. The Charm Offensive by Allison Cotran. The Hunting Wives by May Cobb. Just One Look by Lindsay Cameron. Tough Customer by Sandra Brown. Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston. And The Bromance Book Club, as well as Crazy Stupid Romance by Lissa K. Adams. I believe this is book 1 and 3, so that's what I have. Books are jumping off. I'm now getting into everything I bought this year, and I think for the most part these are in the order that I acquired them. Starting with The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Two Girls Down by Louisa Luna. Don't Cry for Me by Daniel Black. I have this box set of the A Court of Thorns and Roses series through A Court of Frost and Starlight. I technically have read the first 2, but I need to reread them, so this whole box set is sitting on the TBR. The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. Pretty Little Wife by Darby Kane. Layla and Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, Jade War and Jade Legacy by Fonda Lee, Game Changer by Neil Shusterman, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, It Happened One Autumn by Lisa Kleypas, Ophelia After All by Raquel Marie, The Roughest Draft by Austin Sigmund Broca, Weather Girl by Rachel Lynn Solomon, We Are Now Emerging Past What Fits on My Shelf and Into the Book Cart, The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman, Ice Planet Barbarians by Ruby Dixon, Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin, also Dark Notes by Pam Godwin, Look the Part by Jewel E. Ann, Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman, Lessons in Sin, also by Pam Godwin, Breaker by Harlow Ray, The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave, One Night on the Island by Josie Silver, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas, The Lost Fairy Tales by Anna James, Indelible by Karen Slaughter, Book Lovers by Emily Henry, Iron Lake by William Kent Kruger, The Lager Queen of Minnesota by J. Ryan Stradal, You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akweke Emezi, My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Frederick Bachman, Mine Till Midnight and A Wallflower Christmas by Lisa Kleypas, The Devil in Her Bed by Kerrigan Byrne, My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey, The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James, This Winter and I Was Born for This by Alice Oseman, The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, The It Girl by Ruth Ware, Girl Forgotten by Karen Slaughter, Growth Hacker Marketing by Ryan Holiday. Okay, we're on the top shelf of the cart. Good Talk by Mira Jacob. So You Want to Talk About Race by Ijoma Uluo? I need to figure out how that's pronounced. Sorry. Stay Sexy and Don't Get Murdered by Karen Kilgariff and Georgia Hardstar. Killers of the Flower Moon by David Graham. The Maid by Nita Prose. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin, which just won Book of the Year for Book of the Month, so need to read that one. Who is Maud Dixon by Alexandra Andrews. Upgrade by Blake Crouch. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. Aisha at Last by Uzma. I also don't know how to pronounce that last name. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. You Had Me at Ola by Alexis Daria. Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. Thanks, Ruby. My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. One for the Money by Janet Ivanovich. A Woman is No Man, another name I'm not sure how to pronounce. The Spiderwick Chronicles by Tony Disterlizzi and Holly Black. Britt Marie Was Here by Frederick Bachman. Love on the Brain by Allie Hazelwood. Notes on an Execution by I Suck. Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. And then sneak peek to the 3 books that I have acquired in November. Firstly is The Sunday Lunch Club by Juliet Ashton. Sarah gave this to me and it just said, I think you would like this, so I'm gonna keep it and give it a try. The Last Party by Claire McIntosh. And the final book, The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. So those are the books. That's what is currently on my physical TBR. Again, let me know down below what I should read or what I should ditch. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!